So I need to go here. So instead, I am going to loot all around here first. See if I find anything interesting. So actually this door would make more sense to leave.
It shall be done.
Loot. This is why I like to be rogue, 'cause I like being able to pick things.
It is begun.
But I don't like maces at all. For no particular reason. I just refuse to use them.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Taking a break?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the town stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Then perhaps you better get back to work.
Yes, my lady. Thank you, my lady.
Because if there's a reason why you've been stationed here, rather you be alert than not. That's a lame way to say it.
Good evening, my lady.
Key required. Wait. Okay. Who's putting away their weapons in the dummies instead of on the racks? Come on, that's no way to be cleanly. Especially when you have them through their heads. It's really, wouldn't it be quicker to take it off the rack than out of a dummy? Seriously, guys, you need to think about these things. Really green house. It's lovely.
Evening, my lady.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all!
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
Perhaps later.
There may not be another time.
If it'll make you feel better.
Would it not make you feel better?
Told you before, I don't believe in the Maker.
I prayed that the danger your brother and father face might change your mind. It saddens me that you will walk alone in this world and the hereafter by your choice of blindness. But I will bother you no further. I must yet administer to soldiers who will appreciate it. Excuse me.
Is there nothing to loot in this building?
Evening, my
Nope.
lady.
Okay. Nope, that's a wall. What am I doing? So many rooms.
As you say.
A lot of beds. Also, you guys could fit like 2 more beds over here. What are you guys doing? Make use of the space.
I shall do it.
There's no way to put books. Come on, put them on a shelf. I don't know why I'm criticizing them. Hope it doesn't rain often in this place. It wouldn't be fun moving around
Good evening, my lady.
if that was the case. Just so I know I've been here. Okay. Seriously. Oh. Really? And then just throwing garbage into corners. How lovely.
Good evening, milady.
Doesn't this place look beautiful?
A whole Darkspawn army in the south? Surely that's not true.
Well, apparently it is, so...
The castle is so eerie with everyone preparing to ride south. It'll be so
Very
empty.
true. Very true.
It is begun.
It's this way. Don't know why this...
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
She was my nanny before she was the cook. Nan won't leave.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen, then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Oh, I can hear it. It's kind of funny sounding. I actually thought that dog barking was outside. Kitty! Aw, I want to play with the kitty.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Hey!
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Sorry he's bothering you, Nan.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Can I get anything out of this room?
Castle is so eerie with everyone preparing to ride south. It will be so empty.
I like your voice. Nice and sweet.
We will serve you well while the Terran is gone.
Good to know. Good to know. Can I talk to you?
Why are you talking to me, young lady? That wretched creature is likely eating my beautiful roast as we speak.
How did you get in the larder this time?
How in the blazes am I supposed to know? He up and walked through the wall, I expect. That hound isn't natural. I see it in his eyes. He does this on purpose, just to torment me.
Mm-hmm. Puppy. That's a pile of rice. Or flour.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Just a little tail. Oh, you're so cute. Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
What shall I name this dog? Blue News. Ah, what?
Poor fools they!
As you say.
Trying. Been a while since I played on the computer.
Watch out, they might bite! Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Those were very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
See ya. So many mushrooms, so little time. Hey, there's rats in there.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats, big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Yes, the rats are dead. It's quite a mess, in fact.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Hey.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Ah.
Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay, let's go. I have a puppy! Yay, puppy.
Good evening. Good evening,
Oh,
my
you guys are
lady.
gonna say good evening, eh? Alright. Nothing in here? Really? Weird. Very weird. Go straight for now. And then I'll go see my brother. Where are you?
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is
Hey.
boring.
No.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
I'd like to hear more, so... Certainly, I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
When was our line founded?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
During the lycanthrope plagues?
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears,
Hey.
young lady.
It's your skill as a tutor, of course.
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Callanhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
And the Galahad let us keep the Terranir?
Callanhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Callanhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
We oppose the king?
The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached Highever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won.
Tell about our relationship with Arlhow.
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
When did Orlais occupy Highever?
During your grandfather's rule. Of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Turnier's.
Oops.
Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
But my father and Arlhow are old friends.
The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end the lessons, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to
Aww.
myself. Myself all this one.
I like you. You're a cool dude.
It shall be done.
Oh. Am I supposed to hover over the box? Huh. Interesting. Wait. I can do this.
Good evening, my lady.
Huh. Forgot about that. For some reason I thought they glowed. Apparently I was wrong. Okay. Now we shall go here. Oh, hey, people.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquess who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother. Nana's back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk? Of course. It's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my
The other half
son?
drinking.
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
You're looking handsome yourself.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
I like him. From the sounds of it, you already have grandchildren, so you're set. Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Darian.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dairon, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Hello, Mumsy.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Do you know there's a Grey Ward in here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Why can't I go with Father and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, I understand.
Trust me. You'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Okay, both parents have now said I love you. That can't be good. That never ends well. And upstairs. This room. Why do none of these rooms have anything in them? It's disappointing.
Good evening, milady.
So... Whoa, what's with this door? This door? And... So I need to go that way, so let's check out here.
I shall do it.
So why do all these rooms have, like, baths in them? Just thought that was weird. Let's see, what's over here? I don't have any keys.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Oh, you're mighty confident, aren't you? Just let me know when you two are finished.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
No fewer than 3, if you please.
Such a thing would bring shame upon this house, sister. But if it's true, you must be discreet.
I'm not sure how I should take that, love.
As the advice of a practical Antivan woman, my dear.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he
I
riding
wish.
a griffin?
Shh, Orin. Griffins only exist
Which
in
sucks.
stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
Says he's recruiting.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a
Just
month
don't say
or
you're
two.
going to be back by Christmas. That never happens. I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully,
No,
I have a
I
daughter.
support this.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Yeah, and I totally support both you and father. Mother can handle herself. Always has.
It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Do I now? Can I talk to you?
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie?
Oh, your voice is annoying. Yes, that's true, Orin.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Orin. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. Oh, darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
Entire bunny. You bet. Let's go.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Orin.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
What does that supposed to mean? Better not be foreshadowing.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
I like you. I like all of you, actually. This is a nice little family.
Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Have fun on the long march in the cold.
A warm bed doesn't sound so bad now, come to think of it. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care when I get back.
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning, bright and early.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
About this Grey Warden.
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
And if he did?
If he did, then I would have to consider it. If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man. And a hero.
I'll go now.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
This is too happy. Something bad's gonna happen, huh? Hey, Blue Nose. Oh. Well, this is a great view. You see anything interesting? Aww. I'm sorry, Blue Nose. I should have probably moved her a bit. Pet. Good puppy. Nice armor. Looks cool right there. Anything I could steal from my brother? Doesn't even look like there's blankets on that bed. Okay.